Well, good morning. It's Coffee with Mr. Karsten. The to-go cup is in my hands, and let's get right down to it. Today, we're going to talk about academics. The LSA is a Christian school. We're going to talk about Christian education, but when it comes right down to it, getting inside this building and talking about the quality academics that are offered to kindergartners all the way up through high school is going to be our focus today. Come on, let's talk academics at LSA. One of the strengths of the LSA is that it's a K through 12. We have an intentional K through 8 education, an intentional high school education. When you put that all together on one campus, that's a strength of the LSA. We're going to talk today about alignment. We're going to talk today about grade level readiness, and we're going to talk today about college prep. Let's start with the word alignment. K through 12 alignment gets into what we teach at each grade level so that every grade level prepares a student to be ready to move on to the next grade. Let's take, for instance, a second grade teacher that sits down and says, you know what, at the end of second grade, here's what I know our students will know. And a third grade teacher sits down at the same time and says, you know what, here's what I would like our second graders to know so that they're as prepared as they possibly can for third grade. That's alignment. That's grade level readiness. And the strength that we have is all of our teachers, grade by grade, can have and are having that discussion. How do we measure that? We look at grade level readiness, grade level by grade level. Are our students ready to move on? Are they learning everything that they need to know? I don't know where my manners are. I should offer you a cup of coffee. Coffee with Mr. Karsten. Can you really use the term college prep as we stand here on the K through 8 end of our LSA building? We believe you can. If our K through 8 students are learning grade level by grade level, they're ready to go on to high school. They're learning what they need to know into high school. The classes that they take in high school then will prepare them to go on to college. Certainly we talk about college prep as a term that gets our high school students ready. And yes, the majority of our kids do go on to the college level. But starting in 7th and 8th grade, we start taking pre-ACT tests. As many of you know, the ACT test is what high school students take to measure college readiness. So in 7th and 8th grade, our students will take a pre-ACT test called the Explore test. And then in 9th and 10th grade, they take the next pre-ACT test, the Plan test. We offer ACT prep classes in the building, and then our students, their sophomore and junior year, go on to take the ACT. It is kind of a highlight that we continue to talk about here in the Macon County area, that our high school ACT scores have been near the top of all Macon County schools. So I've been touring middle school and high school families, especially these past weeks, and one of the middle school families just recently asked about the high school education. So you can already see as we align K through 12, our families aren't just making an elementary decision, they're making a educational decision. Where should they put their students? We think LSA is a great choice for them. That middle school family was asking about the high school education. Point out that AP classes, dual credit classes are in place, in addition to the classes that we offer here at LSA in the high school every single day. One of probably the most exciting things that we've added to the education of our students here at LSA is one-to-one technology. We've upgraded our infrastructure here at LSA. We have now taken the step of putting a tablet, an electronic device, into the students' hands in grades 7 through 12. Very exciting. The potential of what this is going to offer to their education is just amazing. Still a new program for us, but we see updated curriculum being added to these tablets year by year as the program goes on, and for our students to be able to interact with each other and the teachers, doing their projects, doing their papers, both at home and any place in the building. What a blessing, and it's really cutting edge of where students are learning now using an electronic device to bring the quality education here at LSA. Now, I think back to the Coffee with Mr. Karsten YouTube videos that we've shared, and we've had a chance to, again, show this building and look at how blessed we are to have a facility like this, the music, the art, the athletics, all of the programs that are here. First and foremost, let's be reminded, it's a Christian school. So as parents look at a school for their students, they can see all of the education that takes place, the programs, but we want them to know that if we get anything right, it's going to be that we introduce them to Jesus Christ as their personal Lord and Savior, which is the most important thing as a part of the ministry and mission of our school. So the education that we talk about here at the LSA really takes place because of people. It's our faculty and it's our staff that are just dedicated to wanting to bring the best that they can possibly bring in their classrooms every day for the greater education of our students. It's a partnership with our families. It's parents who want what's best for their children, for their future, and it's the education that then they seek and find here at the LSA. And let's not forget a very important part. It's our students. Our students come each day to LSA ready to learn, knowing that this is an atmosphere where they can be successful. And you put that next to the dedication of our faculty, and it equals an excellent education here at LSA. So we've talked about the academics at LSA. We've talked about our faculty. We've talked about our students and their families and the partnership. We've talked about an intentional education in a quality facility. Let's talk finally about financial aid. There's so many ways that we can make this an affordable education. No student should go without the most quality education that they can possibly have. It's a Christian school. We want every student to know Jesus Christ as their Lord and Savior. We want to give them a quality education. You'll see that here at the LSA. We ask that you would come over and take a tour. See it for yourself. Talk to people that are already choosing LSA for their students. End this coffee with Mr. Karsten the way that we end all of them. To God be the glory.